traditionally in India, outside IT industry, not many industries are matured enough in terms of systems and process to adapt the work from home concept. Personally, as a former working professional, having spent 2.5 decades in IT industry, I always felt I am more productive while I'm working from office than working from home because of overwhelming home comfort. Yeah, now with the current crisis, do you think perspectives of both sides, employers and employees, have changed? Do you see work from home concept would be adapted by employers more and more as a new norm across the board? Or do you think things would be back to the traditional ways once the crisis ends? And also, how do you see employees are coping up with the idea while, especially those who have less experience, working from home with the working from home concept? So over to you, Amit, please.
Sure, Kaushik. So at the outset, let me tell you that, as you rightly mentioned, that it's not new for organizations, specifically IT companies and IT organizations, to have this concept of work from home. It is there for a lot of a few decades, I would say.
Right.
I think any kind of disruption that we are seeing today is only something which helps us accelerate some of the changes. Mm-hmm. For example, when you are talking about something like work from home. So I think while global organizations have been always virtually connected, and especially when it comes to connecting their workforce, diverse workforce across diverse geographies, but what this kind of disruption, what we are seeing today is a kind of unprecedented. At least in my career of last 30 years, I have not seen an disruption to this kind of a intensity. While we have been talking about the VUCA being the new normal for some time now, but something like this has never been, I think, anticipated by the business world. Absolutely. So the entire global economy and the world of business is trying to cope up with this kind of disruption that the COVID-19 pandemic has, hit us. But having said that, I think when it comes to the work, I would look at it much more holistically. It is work, workforce, and workplace. All three of it has to change in tandem or have to transform together to make this new world of business that we are talking about. So one cannot change while the other remains constant. So what is important is to have a balance between the three W's that I spoke about: work, workforce, and workplace. You can't transform your workplace if your work does not allow you to do so. Or if you don't build capability in your workforce, you cannot have a productive workplace. Mm-hmm. Having said that, I think your work has to be enabled by the workplace, and that is able to connect a digital and diverse workforce. Yeah. So in my mind, going forward, the workplace has to be replaced by my space, which will be any space that allows you with the right kind of 24/7 connectivity, interconnectedness, and you can start plugging and playing at the comfort of any place that you want to. So whether it is called hot desking or breakout areas or any kind of dimensions that you want to add when it comes to the workspace. So I think we are at a time when talent can exist irrespective of time and space, and talent is an integrated, I would say, connected entity, which has no linkage with the space that he or she operates from. Okay. I think other thing which I'm seeing, which is going to come in, is the work schedule flexibility more than the workplace flexibility. And what I mean by that is that the complete ownership of the work schedule has to be taken by the employee himself or herself. The work schedule is not to be curated by the manager or the leader, but it is to be managed in a collaborative manner amongst the employees to ensure that the deliverables or any project that they are working on together has to be met in their own time, own space, and in a completely interconnected, collaborative, and agile manner.
So those who have missed the interview live can watch the full interview on Facebook and my YouTube channel, The Process Pro, kaushikmajumder. And now you know the drill. Please don't forget to hit the like and share button to sort of make it reach more and more people. And also please use the comment section for any suggestion, comments, and any questions that you have for our guest icons.